with this morning. We are on a Fox 5 field trip to help you get ready for your next trip on the water.
All right. Captain Annie Mae is out on the boat this morning to find out the latest from City Cruises. Hello, my friend.
Yo, I always be captain in something, okay? We're out here on the water. City Cruises DC. Marcus is joining us this morning, and we are going to have a blast on the water, but we teased it a little bit earlier. You guys, we've been here before, and we've talked about all the cruises that you guys have, but there are new routes, and we're actually traveling one of those today. So talk to us about it.
Yeah, so we're adding our Mount Vernon run. So typically this was always done on our dining cruise. We're moving into the Potomac water taxi side of it. This is going to allow us to give guests more time in Mount Vernon. We're going to add an additional pickup stop here. So normally it's just from the wharf down to Mount Vernon. Now we're going to do from the wharf to Alexandria and pick up in Alexandria and then head down to Mount Vernon, giving us an added option.
Yeah, so you know what's so cool about it? We actually made our way over to the Alexandria area. That's where we parked. Of course, people in the Alexandria area can hop on this. We're headed over to the wharf right now, but we're going to head back to Alexandria, and then, of course, we're going to go eventually to Mount Vernon there. That's basically one of the trips you do, but you guys have so many different trips. I know one of the popular ones, too, is over to the Navy Yard area. That's one of those as well.
Absolutely. So we've got Navy Yard for all of those sporting events. That just gives another option for guests to be able to travel and get to those sporting events. But we also have our Georgetown run. We have our Alexandria run in National Harbor. So all great options to see the D.C., Alexandria, National Harbor areas. These are just great options.
What made you want to change things up to the Mount Vernon area? Did you just feel like people were spending a little bit more time exploring everything that Mount Vernon had to offer, and that's why you kind of changed it up?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. This used to be a route we used to do a few years ago. We really decided to revive it, give guests more options, give guests the option to be able to do more and spend more time in Mount Vernon, really.
So, for those of us who haven't been on a Potomac water taxi, I have myself, so I know the deal. But what should people expect? What entails when you kind of take a ride here?
So it just depends on which tour you jump on. This is going to be a narrated tour down to Mount Vernon. We have onboard concessions, like beverages and food snacks, things like that. And then from there, it's really just enjoying the breeze, the weather, and getting to where you're going in style.
So you guys have these things year long? I know we're approaching fall. Oh, fall is going to be gorgeous with the foliage. I do remember, too, the last time I was here, we were doing a little cherry blossom theme.
Yeah.
So I know we got spring, I know we got fall. Is this a year-round thing?
Most of the year, we do slow down just a little after Labor Day, but we still will operate. You'll just have to check on the website, so citycruises.com. You can also look up Potomac Water Taxi, and you'll see all of our routes and options.
Oh, what's your personal favorite? Do you have one?
It's probably the Georgetown run because it's also a narrated sightseeing run,
yeah.
And it is like you learn so much history. If you're new and not a DC native like me, you learn so much about the area.
Oh my gosh, there you go. So if you're watching from out of town there on our Fox local app, you know, the perfect thing to do, of course, as well. So thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
We got 2 more for the next 2 hours that we're going to just be exploring everything that the Potomac and, of course, DC, Georgetown, all the different places we have to offer. So thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
We will put all the information up there for you if you do want to head out and book yourself one. It is a very fun tour, so make sure you do so. Back to you.